Alright guys, I'm back. So I ended up adjusting the height of them. I went up more on both sides actually. And it was actually really easy. So on factory headlights, it seems that it's really difficult to turn the adjusters without using a special tool or tools in general. On these, you can actually just put a socket on the end and turn it with your hand. So what I did here is I kind of matched up the cutoff lines at the top. It's not perfect. You can tell there's a lot of issues. I mean, it's not perfect. The light output is different from one side to the other. The cutoffs, they actually have two cutoffs, which is not typically ideal. So they have a cutoff for the driver's side and they have a cutoff for the driver or the passenger side. So when you're driving around the road, you'll see two cutoffs. The shape of the beam on the ground is kind of weird. So, I mean, you can see it looks pretty much the same. But when you're out driving around, you get more light coverage on the driver's side than on the passenger side, which isn't ideal, I guess, because if you live in a place like me where you have ditches and deer up beside the roads, you want to see those and you just don't very well. So then I'm gonna drive around and we're gonna check out how strange the light pattern is. And if you're really OCD like me, it'll probably bother you, but you know, it's not going to be perfect. It's hard to hold the camera and drive, but I'm in a neighborhood and no one's out, so it should be fine. So you can see right there, you can see the cutoff line and then the cutoff line. So it's like the little notch and then the notch. That's kind of annoying, but I mean, they're not going to be perfect. $550 is still pretty cheap when it comes to headlights. So, alright, so you can see that it's got really good output. But one thing I'm going to show you guys when I get around this corner, I'll go over here in the middle of the road. Alright, so over here, see how it sweeps out real far over here? And it covers pretty much the entire other lane. And that's really nice. So you get a lot of coverage over here and all the way down the road. But over here, where's my finger? Where's my finger? I can't see it. Oh, of course. Okay, so over here, see how it doesn't swoop all the way over to the side? It kind of does a different type of swoop. So this one over here is like going straight to the left and then up on about a 45-degree angle right there. But over here, it kind of swoops like a cup. So it's kind of rounded. And there's this spot right there where there's like nothing. And I feel like if I'm driving around out in the country, it's not going to give me good coverage for in the ditch where deer are and that kind of stuff. So we're going to go outside again. So here, it's got this, you can see the individual lights. It goes like this, and then it swoops real nice over here. And then over here, we have a dead zone. So right here, it goes, it cuts. It just like, all this area here is dead space. So I don't know. That might bother people. It bothers me, but it's a lot better than my old headlights. And then, you know, you can see like a really bright spot here, and like a really bright spot here, and like a little line here, and then you see all these over here, and then there's like kind of dim over here, and then it's really odd. But like I said, you're not going to get a whole lot like perfect beam patterns from something made in China. Now, if the Japanese made this, I'm sure it'd be a lot better. Or Americans. So I'm going to put on the brights. So the brights, it's a little interesting. The brights kind of fly off over here. They're not going over here. They're flying over here. It's a little odd. I feel like I won't see the road very well. But we won't know for sure until we go out into the country. So, sorry, just trying to put my seatbelt on. All right, so I'm gonna drive around. It's definitely an improvement from having LEDs in an HID housing. I mean, it's loads different. Way better. I mean, you can see everything. It's not bad. I'll get used to it. I'm gonna turn here. Alright, so I don't want to make this video too long because I'm just showing the light output with it being adjusted as good as possible. And mind you, it's extremely hard to drive with a giant cell phone in front of your face. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty awesome. A lot better than what I thought. You know, you don't see a lot of videos of people driving around at night with these headlights. It's like they're like, oh, look how cool the turn signals are, and look at how cool, you know, it looks, and blah, 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 and look what I can do to these. There's actually a guy that I follow on Facebook, or I mean on YouTube, that did some custom angel eyes on these, and he like made them better. I think it's Tuner with Kids. He's very information. He has a lot. He talks in depth about everything. He's an electrical engineer. All right, so we're gonna go out into the country. So I was kind of hoping not to have someone in front of me. So I don't want to flash this guy. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. It's Friday night here, and we're supposed to have a warm weekend. So people like to go out. I mean, it's like 26 degrees right now, but it's gonna be in the 50s, so lots of people decide to go out on the weekend. It's kind of strange. All right, so I'm going to get off the road here and hopefully, well, I'll get back on the road and then I will show you my brights, because that is important. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yep, so my tires rub on my fenders, because for whatever reason my car is dipped down an inch on my driver's side. All right. Now I have to wait for cars to go by so I don't blind them and not get hit. There's a car behind me, but I'm gonna go real slow. I hope I don't piss off the people in front of me. All right, 1, 2, 3, brights. Brights off. So I didn't really do a whole lot. So I guess if you buy these, don't expect the brights to be very bright. But anyways, that concludes this portion of the video. And if you like what you see, you'll probably see more stuff like it later on. So, you know, like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll have more Corvette content this summer. And I'll see you guys around. Thank you.